In Marvel Comics, few characters possess the same raw, godlike potential as reality warpers. These are beings who can bend the fabric of existence to their will, rewrite the laws of physics, and challenge cosmic entities that most heroes wouldn't even dare to confront. Two such extraordinary characters are Wiccan and Franklin Richards. Both began their journeys as young and relatively inexperienced individuals, but their destinies mark them as some of the most powerful entities in the entire Marvel multiverse. Wiccan, also known as Billy Kaplan, is the son of Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, and he inherited her mystical gifts, enhanced by his own unique ability to manipulate reality through spellcraft and probability manipulation. In contrast, Franklin Richards, the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm of the Fantastic Four, wields powers that place him among the most powerful cosmic entities in Marvel. His reality warping abilities are not based on magic. They are the pure, fundamental restructuring of the multiverse itself. So, if these two young gods in human form were ever to clash, who would emerge victorious? Could Wiccan's magical command over chaos energy and divine forces overwhelm Franklin? Or would Franklin's cosmic-level reality manipulation erase Wiccan before the battle even began? To answer this, let's explore their origins, abilities, and greatest feats. The origin and powers of Wiccan. Wiccan's story begins with his connection to Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. Born as one of Wanda's magically created twins, Billy Kaplan inherited a direct link to the chaos magic and mystical forces that define his mother. Though initially unaware of his full potential, Billy began to show immense promise when he joined the Young Avengers. Over time, his abilities expanded far beyond simple spellcasting. What makes Wiccan so formidable is not just his sorcery. It is his ability to reshape reality itself. His magic is often tied to his words. By speaking phrases like, "I want this to happen," he can alter outcomes, bend probability, and even manifest entirely new realities. Unlike Doctor Strange, who relies on rituals and study to channel mystical forces, Wiccan is an innate wielder of these powers. His magic is genetic, cosmic, and divine, all at once. One of the most significant aspects of Wiccan's character is his future. Multiple storylines hint that he is destined to become the Demiurge, a godlike entity with absolute control over magic across the Marvel multiverse. As the Demiurge, Wiccan's command over reality would make him not only one of the most powerful magic users in Marvel, but potentially the very source of all magical energy itself. This destiny suggests that Wiccan could one day rise above sorcerers like Doctor Strange, surpass Wanda Maximoff, and even rival cosmic beings. However, in his current state, Wiccan is not yet the Demiurge. His feats include healing allies instantly, teleporting across dimensions, creating shields strong enough to withstand cosmic-level threats, and reshaping environments at will. Still, his abilities depend heavily on his experience, confidence, and emotional control. His potential is virtually limitless, but he has not yet reached the peak of his destiny. The origin and powers of Franklin Richards. Now, let's turn to Franklin Richards, whose story takes reality warping to an entirely different level. Franklin is the son of Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, and Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. From the moment of his birth, Franklin exhibited powers far beyond human comprehension. Unlike Wiccan, who channels mystical forces, Franklin's powers stem from his very DNA. He is a genetic anomaly capable of manipulating the fundamental fabric of reality itself. Franklin is not a sorcerer. He does not require spells, rituals, or incantations. His will alone is enough to construct entire universes, reshape timelines, and alter cosmic constants. Marvel Comics has repeatedly shown Franklin creating fully functioning realities, complete with their own cosmic hierarchies and life forms. He has even created pocket universes where characters live entire lives, and these creations are as intricate and stable as the main Marvel universe. One of Franklin's most iconic feats occurred when he resurrected Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds, making him Franklin's personal herald. This demonstrated not only Franklin's ability to restore beings of immense cosmic power, but also his capacity to surpass the influence of entities like the Living Tribunal in terms of creative potential. In another storyline, Franklin played a central role in rebuilding the multiverse after its destruction during Secret Wars, working alongside Molecule Man. What truly separates Franklin from other reality warpers is the sheer scope of his influence. While Wiccan draws from mystical sources and is destined to grow into the Demiurge, Demiurge, Franklin's power is innate, raw, and absolute. At his peak, Franklin is considered an Omega-level mutant, though even that classification feels inadequate when compared to his actual feats. His powers are not limited by magical laws or cosmic hierarchies. He is, in essence, a multiversal architect capable of rewriting existence without the need for external forces. The ultimate clash, Wiccan versus Franklin. If Wiccan and Franklin Richards were to face off, the battle would not resemble any ordinary superhero conflict. This would not be like Iron Man versus Captain America, or even Thor versus Hulk. This would be a confrontation between two embodiments of creation itself, one through magic, the other through raw cosmic will. Their clash could potentially unravel entire universes. Wiccan would likely begin the fight by invoking his chaos magic, chanting spells to alter probabilities in his favor. He could summon shields strong enough to repel Franklin's initial strikes, teleport across dimensions to evade attacks, and even manipulate time and space with his incantations. If Wiccan fully embraced his destiny as the Demiurge, he would become the most powerful magical entity in Marvel's history, capable of channeling infinite mystical energy to challenge Franklin's cosmic force. However, Franklin Richards operates on a different level. He does not require spells, words, or preparation. With a single thought, Franklin could erase Wiccan from existence, trap him within a pocket universe, or rewrite reality so that Wiccan never existed in the first place. Unlike Wiccan, Franklin's power is not tied to confidence or emotional stability. It simply exists. His feats of creating universes and commanding Galactus prove that Franklin doesn't fight battles. He ends them before they even begin. The key difference lies in consistency. Wiccan's powers, while immensely powerful, often fluctuate depending on his emotional state and experience. If he hesitates, doubts himself, or loses control, his magic could weaken. Franklin, on the other hand, has demonstrated universal and multiversal level feats even as a child. His limitations are rarely intrinsic, but rather imposed by storytelling constraints within Marvel Comics. Final result: who would win? So, who would win in a battle between Wiccan and Franklin Richards? Both are destined to become near omnipotent beings, but the answer lies in their current feats and overall reliability. Wiccan's potential to become the Demiurge could elevate him to a status even beyond Franklin's reach. As the Demiurge, he would have absolute control over all magic across the multiverse, rivaling or even surpassing Franklin Richards' raw cosmic power. However, that future has not yet arrived. As of now, Franklin Richards has consistently demonstrated the ability to warp reality on a universal and multiversal scale. He has created universes, resurrected cosmic gods, and played a vital role in rebuilding existence itself. Wiccan, while incredibly powerful, has not yet matched these accomplishments. Therefore, the clear winner in their present forms is Franklin Richards. His power is too vast, too absolute, and too consistent for Wiccan to overcome. One day, Wiccan's destiny as the Demiurge may allow him to stand as Franklin's equal, or even surpass him. But until that day arrives, Franklin Richards remains the most dominant reality warper between the two. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.